That Season of Hope. The true story of a team, a city, and a girl's last wish. They all became one beautiful blur. This is the audio version of the book, That Season of Hope, by Keith Larson with Nancy Larson. Copyright 2013 and 2018 by Keith Larson. That Season of Hope is the love story of a football team's Cinderella run to the Super Bowl, a dying girl's last wish, and the millions of people who became swept up by them both. It is a timeless human drama, revealing everlasting truths about the power of purpose, the splendor in letting go, and the real impact of a wish. It is about NFL football and the men who play it, and it provides a practical answer to the question, to what end faith, in a world where tragic things happen to innocent people. This audiobook was recorded almost entirely word for word as the original book was written. There are only a few exceptions for conversion from printed word to spoken word delivery. Stay tuned through the entire feature for important acknowledgments and 2018 updates. I'm John Cosby. That Season of Hope is told by Keith Larson.
This is dedicated to my son Matt and daughters Hallie and Kendall, who have each inspired me to finish what you start. And Hope, I'm sorry this took so long.
The original preface to That Season of Hope.
I had written a profound preface for this book. It was about how book prefaces make a writer look brilliant and insightful, but are really kind of cheats, because the author's writing the preface last, usually, after the entire book is written, when he has the advantage of knowing all and is able to sit back, ponder, and pack the essence of his story, his journey, and his winks and nods and tip-offs into a few paragraphs or pages that foreshadow its tale and equip you with the context, meaning, and outcome, or veiled hints at them. The fabulous preface about prefaces was its own allegory, because I had actually written it before writing the book. My wink and nod was that life doesn't come with a preface, doesn't give you a few paragraphs or pages to read up front that foreshadow its tale and equip you with the context, meaning, and outcomes, or veiled hints at them. I wrote, "Rarely do we see coming the days that will change our lives. For Hope, Shelby, and Stuart Stout, it turned out to be Friday, June 27th, 2003. For Jake Delhomme, September 7th, 2003. For Kevin Donnelly, Sunday, October 19th. For me, it was Friday, December 19th, 2003. Maybe this will be your December 19th. That's what I had written, but the thing is, it wasn't true. Oh, it was true that those days had changed the lives of Hope Stout and her family and Jake and Kevin and me, and that we hadn't seen them coming. But it wasn't true that I had written this book to make that profound point. Pat Conroy broke that news to me. This book was being finished and delivered by me into the inundated and always skeptical hands of literary agents and publishers who, almost to a person, expressed their love of the story and the writing, but always concluded, it's just not right for me right now. For all the things I've described as a reporter, radio guy, and marketing genius, I confess I do not begin to know how to describe the desperate, hopeful hopelessness of trying to get a first book published. I don't worship at the altar of Southern writers the way so many writers from the South do, but my friend Molly Grantham does. She's an effective evangelist for all to which she is faithful, and so for Christmas one year, The Water is Wide. For my birthday another, My Losing Season. Those two works comprised the full extent of my Conroy experience to that point, and in truth, I was almost but not yet done with My Losing Season. I had begun reading The Birthday Gift a few months after it was given and found it a terrific diversion as I waited for another rejection from a particularly promising publisher. Most of the way through the book, Conroy tells of his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?